Hello and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things creative, particularly in the sewing and theatrical department. You will not find an iPad kit here. One, because I don't have kids yet, and two, because I barely know how to use an iPad. I'm a big believer that being bored is actually a really good thing. I think it forces you to figure out your creative muscles, and eventually it becomes a muscle memory and you don't even know how to be bored anymore. I am rarely bored. And if you stick around, I will teach you how to never be bored again. So in today's episode of Fight Against Brain Rot, I'm going to be teaching you how to sew. What are we sewing, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. So I'm at an age where all my friends are having babies, so there are a lot of new babies in my life. And this past year, a number of them have had baby boys, and I have more friends that are pregnant with baby boys. So baby boy clothes it is. So far, I've only made one baby boy outfit, and I haven't met the baby yet, and I fear that he has already grown out of it. So I might have to make a new outfit for this little boy. I actually don't have that many patterns on hands for babies, for boys. I have a lot of little girl stuff, but they're like outdated too. So we're gonna go to Etsy. We're going to find a pattern that I like, that's gonna be fun and easy, and we're gonna print it out. I'm gonna show you how to cut it and tape it or glue it together. And we'll see how much we can get done in an afternoon. I have my dad coming over for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna have to stop at some point and make the herb chicken and all that. We do need fabric, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna run to the little thrift shop down the street and pick up some cloth there, see what they have. They don't always have a big selection, but it's always worth a try. Actually, let's get our Etsy pattern first. I hearted one last night, so let's take a look at it again, see if I still like it, and we'll go from there. Oh, look at this. All my favorites came right out. How cute is this? This is adorable, and it's probably like 3 pieces of fabric. So I'm gonna add that to the cart. Oh, so one of the things with Etsy that you wanna be mindful of with the current state of things and AI is there's a lot of patterns that are actually that people make with AI. And I'm sure there's some legit ones, but then there's some patterns that just like don't make sense and are hard to follow and probably don't even like, you probably can't even make the thing that you are hoping to make. I think I did fall for it at one point last year, and I think I may have bought some AI patterns, but we're wiser now. So to me, I don't know, this kid doesn't look like an AI kid. That looks like a real human being. I mean, as far as I know, right? It's hard to tell, but this does not look like AI. It's also a little more expensive. It's like $6 instead of $1.99. And then look at this little set. I thought this was really sweet too. Okay, it looks like there's 51 pages because they give you the step-by-step instructions, which is really cool. It's a whole ebook, which is great. So this is definitely not AI, which I really appreciate. Anybody else's cat just freak out with the printer? It makes Rigatoni very nervous. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. I just realized the thrift shop is closed and it is about to downpour. So I'm gonna have to dig around in my fabric stash and see if I have anything suitable. I kind of don't think I do. That's the problem. It's also quite a mess in there. I'm not really eager to dig through it all, but I probably should. Probably should take inventory of what I have. Oh, it's so loud. That thing is so loud. I should probably take inventory of what I have, what I could use up the small pieces, which I will if I have something suitable, but I can't use like red satin for, you know, little boy overalls. So we'll see. Okay, here's our little stack of pattern pieces and a deflated cat. So I like to lay everything first, glue them with a glue stick, and then let them dry for 10 minutes and cut them out like that. So I didn't end up adding the last couple sheets because I don't want to use that size. The size I'm going to use is probably the 12 to 18 month. All right, so it's a new day in the city. I am on my way to work again, and I'm stopping at AK Fabrics Incorporated to pick up some fabric for these little boy dungarees. So we shall see what I find. My friend is in the city too, so I'm gonna meet up with her. And then I have my day at work, and then tonight I will get back to my sewing machine and start my project. There she is, the beauty herself, Miss Morgan Taylor, also known as Miss New Jersey. Woo-woo! We have stunning lining. Oh, to be a turtle. Should I raise my turtle?
Certapro.com. That's Certa with a C. Each Certapro Painters business is independently owned and operated. There are a million reasons to love New York.
All right, mission successful. Cute, cute. I love it. I love it. This plaid is going to be the little dungarees. And then this I'm going to use for the little set. I think I want to make like a little top and some shorts. And I have these really cute little sailor buttons. So I think I'll put those with that. And that's just going to be adorable. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. This looks pretty straightforward because this is an Etsy pattern and not like, you know, Butterick or McCall's or something. I don't see any notches, so. So these are all the pieces I have, and this is a size 12 to 18 months, but for some reason I feel like it's smaller, but maybe I just forget how small babies are. I don't know what happened here. Oh, I broke a needle. Okay, what am I doing? I need scissors. There we go. That's garbage. Hopefully these are universal needles. I think they are, but I don't know if they are gonna fit in this machine. Oh, well, that's not right. It's like it's on an angle. I don't like it, Sam I am. Do not like green eggs and ham. All right, this machine, aha, here we go, Schmetz. Schmetz! I need to get more of these Schmetz. Well, that broke. Oh dear, can't break another one. All right, I really need to order more of these. Yeah. Don't ask me how to replace a needle. I'll make a separate video on that. We're not learning that today. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. don't mind me, I am taking over the entire house with my sewing projects. I'm turning into my mother here with that, but that's okay. She used to sew in like every room of the house, which is kind of crazy because now I'm doing the same thing. And I have a whole room dedicated to my sewing. But for some reason, I'm not sewing up there. There once that someone who I followed like a star, and suddenly you changed. Okay, this project is so simple. We're gonna be done with this in like 2 minutes. So now we have some pants, right? Like it's looking like pants. They're really long though. Long and skinny, I guess. Gotta trust the process here. Now we will put the little bib thing. We'll attach that. I guess that part is pretty small because this looks like it takes up most of the outfit. So, oh gosh, what's the front, what's the back? Skinny one's in the front. Okay, cool. Okay, so these are the back, these are the front. We're gonna take the littler top piece and that's gonna go with the front, and then the bigger one is the back. We're gonna keep the linings to the side, and we're just going to fold this over like this, sew it, and then flip it over, and you have a whole half of the little jumpsuit. And we're gonna do the same for the front piece. This is the front piece, and we'll put the front lining on like this. So we're working with 2 separate pieces that we turn into one. feel like the straps are way too thin. So I'm gonna go ahead and top stitch around the top, and then we'll do the slip stitch for the lining against the little seam allowance there, like that, by hand. All right, so I pinned the legs and the sides, and now we're gonna sew it together. Look how cute these are. Perfect? No. Adorable? Yes. All right, so I'm gonna trim up the sides a wee bit. Next step, we're gonna hem the bottom. I'm gonna fit around here. Because these are so small, I am going to open them up and hem them this way. Because they're not really gonna fit around my machine otherwise. Just the one side you wanna open. Roll it over twice. All right, we just have to add the buttons, but this is what it's looking like so far. It's really cute. Very long pants. Still trying to figure out what size it's for, but it's cute. It's very cute. Okay, and here we have the finished little overalls. They're all done. This was a super simple, quick project. It took me a little over 2.5 hours to make. So if you're looking for a quick after work project to do a rainy afternoon, this is a great thing to try. Very simple, very beginner friendly. And you have this adorable pair of dungarees to show for it. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions or if you'd like to see something specific in the future, please let me know in the comments below. Be on the lookout. I am planning on making a video on how to make a 1950s, I believe, sundress. It's very simple. It's also beginner friendly and it's beautiful. So if you are interested, subscribe. Obviously, we talk a lot about sewing and theater here, but I do have another upcoming project that is a little different. So stay tuned and I will see you next time.